Good morning, Miss Pam here. We're still doing a series of birds, and anyone know what this one is? Pretty colorful. There's lots of these around all over. We know it's a duck. Do you know what kind of duck it is? It's a mallard duck. And isn't it gorgeous? We're going to do this today with markers. And so the markers we're going to need, if you want to get those out and then press the button and stop it, that would be good. So you're going to need yellow, orange markers. You're going to need greens. Now 2 greens if you have it. If you don't have 2 green markers, try to use a colored pencil. Use a lighter one and a darker one. Okay. We need black. We need a tan. Now again, I had a light tan marker, but probably you don't. So I also did it with this being a colored pencil. And I think the colored pencil may have come out a little bit better. But anyway, that's what that is. That's the tan. And we need brown and black. And that's it. Okay, so let's get started. You have a template that looks the same as mine. And it looks like this. So you're just going to follow the lines. Okay. If you want to do it without the lines in there, just turn it over, trace the outline, and then you have your own duck and you can do it yourself. How's that? Okay. All right. So again, we're going to hang most of our pieces here because we're making so many of these birds. You can hang it with some old yarn that I gave you. Just put a hole in it, hang it up. If you want to, you could probably hang them all individually, or you could take and you could do it on like a pole going across, or up above on a window, or tape it down if you want to. There's so many things you can do with these to decorate your room, your house. Okay? All right, so what we're going to start with today is we're going to start with the beak. So we're going to color the beak with a yellow marker. We're going to leave a little tiny, I don't know if you can see it, right there, right almost at the top. You're going to surround the yellow, but you're going to leave a white spot, and that's for shadows, highlights, so that you can, when the sun is beaming down, some of that is white. It turns it white, and that's what gives it some dimension. Also notice that I didn't do much yellow down here. I did an orange. But I did have, it's a darker yellow, and I wanted to lighten the bottom, so I just put the white on with a colored pencil if I wanted to do that. Okay? And then I took just a little tiny bit, and I just dabbed on that little curlicue there, just again to give it some definition. Okay? All right. So once you get that done, you've had your orange, so why don't we color this foot orange. And then I took a little bit of a brown magic marker, and I just put some brown on the bottom, in between the toes, and a little bit here. And I did that because it's really not a bright orange. It has brown in it, and it's also shadows. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and start with those greens. So first green, you're going to take and go from the beak all the way around here, and then down here, and that's 2 colors. If you want to do it in 1 color, that's fine. It's so much easier to do it. Okay, there's a green here too. So if you start here and go all the way around, then you can come in and add the black strip here, and you can add the black going around the neck. This black going down in between the 2 colors, or it delineates where the neck is. Mine is kind of squarish. I wish I'd done it a little bit more round like a duck, but anyway. And then came down here and I put black here, and I put black here and black here. I want to show you. Okay. So this is basically your template. So you can take and color all of that black down that I showed you. The tricky part here is I did not delineate here. A lot of people like to put a black front. I wanted to try it with a little bit of brown. So I took a little bit of black and a little bit of black here, and then I just made zigzaggy and a dark, dark, dark brown marker. I don't know, I just gave it some definition. Don't know why I did it. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and come over to the tail. And the tail is all written out for you here, that you're going to make, this part black, and you're going to make this part black here. Okay? And you're going to take some light color. It could be a tan, it could be a light orange, it could be something that's a combination that you use like a brown and maybe just pencil the white on top. Okay? But it's got to have a strip, and the strip was a tan. I know it's a hard color to get, but you might have it. Okay? So you're just going to do a tan here, and then you're going to put markers here to make a dark brown, and then that tan you come over here, and again we have some white, and those are feathers in there. It's a type of feather. Once you get this on, then you're going to take the darker and just make a line, and if it was white, that's fine. If you want to use your white colored pencil, that works too. Okay, and that's an easy mallard duck. And these mallard ducks, as I say, are all around. They're everywhere. Okay. The interesting thing about these ducks is that they can, when they have to, they can fly straight up in the air. And they live in wetland habitats, and that's why they're so prolific. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Have a good day.